It is your girl. Hi, how's everyone doing today on this lovely Monday? Monday. Okay, Monday. And let me get this on here, everyone. Let me get started really quickly. Hi, everybody. Hi, Deb. I'm going to be doing my Ashmere today, everyone, and I've got something special for my Ashmere intuitive massage. Hi, Eric. I got something good today that I think everyone will love. Give me a second to grab something really quickly. Okay. I just had to grab I'm sorry, I had to grab my coffee really quickly, but I also had to push this in there really quickly, and then I'm gonna sit down. Hi, everybody. So yeah, today is I've got so many things up my sleeve today, and I cannot wait for you to see it. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's just a lot of the different Charlie B says, but this one here, this one is very soothing. What I'm gonna do really quickly is I am going to take and I'm going to oil this board down because I use two things. This is the sit. The albums are the art on that I'm doing the massage on or the painting on. Later on today, okay, so this will be 2-hour increments today. So today, it's 12:50. So the next one, Ashmere, will be later on. I'd say around 2 or something. But sorry I didn't come on last night, everyone. I was tired. But I'm going to take the oil, and this is going to be the bottom board. Actually tap this piece of art out on line. So I'm just going to take it and just oil this down because the boards can be oiled down, everyone. So remember that. And use for the massage. So I'm just going to quickly massage this into the board gently. Just going to massage this in, and let me take the camera down. And I'm going to do the dance then for each channel. Just give me a minute to kind of grip in. Come on, everybody. Stay on. Thank you, Eric, for coming on. Thank you. Don't forget, everyone, if you're new to my YouTube channel or any of my channels, don't forget on YouTube to hit the subscribe and the like. I greatly appreciate all your comments. I love it. There's a super thanks and a cash app if you'd like to donate to the channel. Hey, I greatly appreciate whatever on here, right? For Facebook and Instagram, please hit the follow, and I greatly appreciate that. Now, I oiled this down really nice. Now, let me just go like that. Get some oil on my feet, my hands. Massage that in really good. And I'm just going to massage the oils into this board really quickly. You might see a face on here. I don't even know. This is one of the ones that I did do live. But this is going to be the bottom board. Now, this is one of my favorite fragrances that I love so much. We're going to just put that all over. Give all of you a little squirt. And I'm going to squirt this into my hands also. And run it through my hands. And let me get this on here, everyone, really quickly. So I'm going to get me on here so I can gauge the situation here and how I'm doing the videos. So thank you so much for that. Let me see. So today's going to be good. I'm nervous, but not nervous because when you do these videos, you can't be nervous. You got to just do it, right? Okay. So I have that there. And then welcome, everyone. And we're going to be getting started here soon. I have a couple different little things to get you all warmed up for the show. Let me just put this on. And get you all warmed up and ready for the show. So, Ashmere is all about the sounds, the movement. It all depends what kind of ashmere you like. I love it. And I'll just describe this at the beginning because I always forget at the end. But ashmere is about the sound and the feeling, the euphoric feeling that people get out of whatever someone is doing on their ashmere channel. I'm an intuitive tap artist, and I do art from my intuition and tap. But I love doing the ashmere intuitive art and massages on my boards. So what better way to use the boards if I don't sell them right away than to use them for the massage. So come on back, everybody. Okay. And then I have something else. That I'm just gonna do this. And this is empty, everyone. I emptied this out because I love the sound of how this makes so I thought, oh my goodness, I need to not throw that in the trash. I need to use it for the ashmere. And then I'm just going to gently rub this because it's all about the touching, right? And I got these long fingers to just massage whatever, right? I got these long fingers. I might as well use them. And so I'm going to go back in with some touch motions with other things, but I'm going to use this. Sorry, everybody. So I'm going to use that next. But let's get started, everybody. Guess what I'm going to do? Say a little prayer for the show. And I am going to massage a 45s today. I got 45s, and I am going to be doing the ashmere on the 45s today. And on the 45s, they're so awesome because they're tiny, but there's so much to this music on these 45s, right? And I know I'm going to have to hold these up different. This is the first time I'm doing the ashmere on the 45s. And so you'll have to just bear with me. And I love how the center of the 45 is big, because then that way I can go like this, right? And I can take my fingers. Thank you, Big Nook. Thank you, honey. And I can take my fingers and then I can just take it around. I'm on all 4 socials, everyone. So this is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Hi, everyone. I forgot to do the dance, but I will for each cell. But let's get started. Just relax, sit back and relax, whether you're at your desk or maybe, you might not want to relax too much if you're at work. You might not want to go back to work. But the 45s are so amazing. And I done the art on all of the things that you see. I tapped the art actually live. So everything is all Mayan that I tapped. So instead of just holding up a plain 45. Now I'm going to take it down to the board. I'm going to go up. And I hope everybody could see the 45 because, they're the rhythmic motions. And I'm going to come in with this stick. Nice little brush. As a matter of fact, it's my cosmetic brush. It's my cosmetic brush. Right? So, hey girls, work your cosmetic brushes, right? I had so many, I had to just use them for something, right? So, I had to use hi, son you. Hi. I had to use my cosmetic brushes for something, right? Other than my makeup. So, hey, what better way? Thank you. So, somebody actually wants to view me live. What in the heck? This is craziness. I've never had that happen before live. Sunyu says, sent and request to be live on your video. Isn't that interesting? On the ashmere? Are you serious, Sanyu? Are you for real? Should we do that, everyone, right here live? Might as well, right? Hey, I'm a exhibitionist. Let's come on live with me. Okay. So I don't know. I have someone coming up live with me. Sanyu, come on. I sent you the friend request. Anyone else want to come up live with me? I've got Facebook over here. I've got YouTube. Oh, YouTube's a little bit more difficult. You guys send it, right? So here we go. And then I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to pick this up. Tap and drop. Tap and drop. And then I'm just going to do the little figure eights on the board. I hope everybody can see this, right? Thank you. Oh, I got to get all the messages. Sorry, everyone. It's trying to message on YouTube. Unable to join, it says Sunyu. Sorry, everyone on YouTube. I forgot to put for all the comments. Now it's on, so everybody can comment. So I'm sorry. It's hard. Like some of these, it's like you have to put in. Sorry, Sanyu. It says that it didn't come on. I have no idea why. I wanted to see you. Okay. So I'm gonna go around the little 45, and my hands. Everyone, I'm going to show you how long my fingers are. Here's a 45. Now look at each one of my fingers, okay, are this long. That's a 45. Look how long my fingers are. No joke. I have the longest fingers, I think, ever. I have real long fingers. So they're like, look, here's a 45 and my fingers hang over this 45. I'm not joking you. I have like these beautiful long fingers. And I'm just going to go like this. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like, everybody. Thank you. And I'm just going to do some little twirls on here. The 45s need love too, right? They are the best. I'm going to hold it to the camera. I've got 3 camera angles that I got to hold stuff to, everyone. You got to understand. 3 camera angles. And now I'm just going to rub the 45. And then I'm just going to twirl it a little bit. I'm just going to twirl it. And then I'm just going to rock it back and forth. Like we're just in this zone, right? This like kind of zone. And we're just going to rock it back and forth. Oh, rock it back and forth. And we're just going to rock it back and forth, everyone. Okay, and then we're going to twirl it. And I'm just going to go around like that. It's something new today I'm doing. The rhythmic motions, okay? And then I'm just going to take and rock it back and forth, okay? Hang on with me. Hang on. And we're going to rock it, and then I'm going to take it, and then I'm just going to twirl this little 45. And it's like we're just rocking it back and forth, okay? And if you're doing these kind of videos, everyone, like me, the best laid plan is just to do it. Don't think about it, because if you overthink it, it's not going to be right. You just do it. So I'm going to take this big brush. And that's a big brush. So we're going to take the big brush across. And we're just going to tap. And then I'm just going to draw. Okay. Do a couple figure eights. I hope everybody can see. Let me take you down a little bit further, you too, to the board. And I'm just going to come around, and I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to come down, okay? And then I'm just going to paint around, and maybe even around the 45. And as I'm turning the 45, I'm just going to go like this. Okay? Just as I'm turning the 45. There we go. This is really nice because, you know, it's something different today. This is going to be a different kind of video. And then we're going to just take it up the 45 and down. And then back down. And up. And we're just going to do these smooth movements, everyone, with the 45 going along with the brush. Hi. And we're just going to do these real smooth movements. I want to say hi, everybody, really quickly. Thank you. And so I'm going to go along, and it's going to tilt, and you're going to see the rhythmic of what I'm doing. Just follow what I'm doing, everybody. Just follow your eyes as the 45 dances with the brush, right? And then we're going to go around. And then I'm going to make some figure eights. And then I'm going to go back again. And then I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to go down. And let your nail catch it as it goes by. And take it up. And then drop it back down again. And around. And then just go like that, everybody. Right like that. Just teeter on it and go like that. There you go. See? There you go. Yep, there you go. And then just tap it like that. Just tap it, everyone. That's all you do is tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. And then you go back up again and down. And then I'm going to go through the hole. And I'm going to come back up through the hole. And as we go like this, everybody, we're going to have movement here. And we're going to go right back up again. And then we're going to do the sway. I love these 45s. You can do so many with them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button. And then we're going to go back up. And then we're going to back down. And then we're going to just stroke the sides of the 45 as the movement goes. Very subtle movements, everybody. You don't need a lot of movement with this. You just need a little bit. And then you go back to the board again. And then you just go back up. And then just go back down and let your fingers catch. And then a drop and let it go back up around again. And let it drop down and let it go around again as it goes like this. Now I'm going to do another 45, everyone. So here's the next 45. So you're going to sweep this one out. Okay. So I'm just not doing this in just any order. So whatever 45 is on the top, I'm not scouring through it. So here's another 45. Let's get this warmed up. And as you can tell, my fingers are really, really, really long. So they consume the 45, like basically, right? So I'm going to warm the 45 up. And then we're going to go like this. Ashmere, Richard. This is the Ashmere soothing videos right now. Yeah. And then we're going to take that and let that jump. And this is a little 45, everybody. It's really singing, right? And then we're going to just go like that with the 45. And then I'm going to pick up something else. Another brush. I think I'm going to use this one here. And we're going to just kind of bring it in like this. All right, you're going to bring it, walk it in. And we're just going to go around. But I actually put a pearl at the end of this for a reason. And we're going to do these little swirls on the album as it's rocking. As the, hi Scott, as the album, as the 45 is rocking, so is the pearl. Okay. Now I'm going to take the brush and let it do a little dance around the 45 as the 45 is moving and synchronizing things. Okay. Then we're going to hold it here, and then we're going to rock it back and forth as the 45 rocks. As it rocks real hard. That's a 45, and then we're going to go around the 45 and around. Then we're going to go in the whole of the 45. And we're just going to tap down and then bring it back down through. And as we're doing this, it's going to do a dance behind the 45. So the 45 is going to be moving in the opposite direction of the dance of the brush. And then it's going to go lockstep with the brush. And then it's going to go back around the brush again, right? Seriously. If you hear anything, it's probably my roommate, everyone. So. Now we're going to take the 45 and hold it. And then go back around again. And then we're just going to go up and down. Going to go like this. As the 45 turns, right? And then we're just going to rock the 45. Like that. There you go. There you go. And we're going to rock it. And just rock it. One moment. And then we're just going to go up and around the 45. And then we're going to pull it out. And then we're going to go back up again. And then we're going to go lockstep with it, okay? We're going to pause. And then we're just going to tap it. We're going to tap it. And then we're just going to swing it like this. Okay? And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to flip it. Okay. And then we're going to stand at attention, and then we're just going to go round. And rock. And now I'm going to switch brushes. And I'm going to go with another brush. They're going to walk in. And we're going to switch hand movements with this. Because it's like, it's yes, thank you. And I'm going to switch hand movements because each brush requires a different hand movement. And go up, and we're going to down, and we're going to circle around. It's all in the movement of your hands, everyone. And I'm going to pick it up. And this is the brush just mirroring what the album wants it to do. drop it down, and we're going to grab another brush. And we're going to kind of sway this brush in here, because this is a bigger brush. Take the board. It's like teaching the album that there's rhythmic patterns, right? And then it's swaying back and forth. And then it's going like this. And And then I'm going down. And I'm circling around. And then I'm going to just twirl this around and drop it like this. And then I'm going to stand. Hi, Kev. And then I'm just going to go down. And I'm going to drop. And then the album's going to drop. And then I'm going to go back up again. And then it's going to stand at attention. Okay? And then it's going to go back up. Go lockstep. And then I'm going to do the swing again. And then I go down. And the album is going to actually mirror the brush in that rhythmic motion. But then it goes, stops. And then it swings around. Sorry, the other side is not done. And it just goes like this in lockstep. And then it's going to go around, and then the album is going to stop. The 45. And it's going to come out of it. And it's going to go back into it again. And it's going to come out of it. And it's going to come back and out and up and down and move it. Okay? Let me draw a bit. This is Ashmere. soothing tap art. Okay. And so you just relax, sir, okay? And then here we go. We go up. And then we're going to take the brush, and it's going to guide. The 45 is going to mirror what the brush wants it to do. So the brush wants to go like that, and it wants it to fall back. Okay. And then we're tapping on the album. And then I'm going to pick the... It's Ashmere, honey. Okay. And then the brush goes around. And you see the vibration on it, right? But then it goes back in lockstep. And then, guess what? It turns. And then it hits the board. The album falls. And it goes back up around again. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe, everyone. And then I'm going to take it around. And now I'm going to do the next 45. So each 15 minutes, the 45 changes. So now we're going to roll this 45 out. And another one's going to come back in, everyone. So, in no particular order, I'm going to lay the 45 down. And before we get started with the 45, it's an old necklace that I got at the flea market, actually, everybody. Something said it would be good for us. Now I'm going to lay this down because maybe we can do something with this, with the 45. Okay. Here's the 45 that we're going to use. I've done the art on this live, actually. So let me give it a good massage. Let me move this for all of you so you're not seeing that. I'm sorry, because I don't want too much background stuff that you can see, so that way you can actually just see this soothing video. I'm sorry. YouTube. There you go. Hi. I'm trying to wait. Now this is unique because I've never done these techniques before. This is the first time. So we're going to take this and we're going to, I hope everybody can actually see. So we're going to just go like this with the 45, everybody. But we're going to actually move my hands across the board and up the 45. Right, thank you, Kev. And before we start doing the brush movement, let me just massage the 45. And I'm going to mirror the 45 into what I'm doing, because the 45 is going to mirror exactly my hand movement, everyone. And the 45 is going to mirror to me exactly what it wants me to do. Okay. Now I'm going to move this away. I'm getting the board prepared for the brush, right? The brush strokes. Thank you, Richard. Oh, sorry, everybody. I didn't mean it to drop. Now the brush is going to come in and it's going to do things with this 45. Mirror and maneuver. Okay. And we're going to just roll this around. Thank you, JJ. We're just going to rock this around. Okay, and we're just going to go like this, everyone. And we're just going to beat a little bit in and out. Now I'm going to grab a brush and I'm going to gently bring this brush into motion and introduce it to the 45. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go up and around. Now we're going to stand at attention. And the sway of the 45. And then we're going to travel around the 45. Okay, and then we're going to go back up again, and then we're going to go down. And then we're just going to sway the brush. Hi, everybody on every social device. Now, this is Ashmere, excuse me, very soothing. And the album, the 45 is going to be the guide, everyone, of the massage. It's going to guide the brush. Okay, so you just have to sit back and watch. It's very interesting. Hi, sis. And then we go back to it. Just, hi, Tom. Let me wave to everybody. The 45 is actually doing the movement of what it wants the brush to do, everyone. So if it wants the brush to go that way, it goes that way. And the 45 stands at attention, but then it breaks, right? And it goes in this hole. And you do everything like this very slow and very gentle. And then the brush comes back up out. And then it guides around. So this 45 is done and it's going to roll out. I'm going to go to the last 45 of this session of Ashmere. So we're going to roll this 45 out. It's saluting every social that I'm on, right? Okay. So the last one for this session is this one, in no particular order. Now this one is just going to roll with my touch. Now I'm going to incorporate a brush. Let me give it a quick massage before the brush is incorporated. And now we're going to go like this. And I'm going to incorporate, let's see, I'm going to incorporate this really kind of like, I don't know if you can even see. Well, you know what? You won't be able to see this one. So let's just go with this one. And I'm going to kind of march this brush in. Because this is almost the end of this session. I'm going to march this brush in. And I'm going to tap. And I'm going to just kind of guide this around everybody that you can just see what this is going on here. Okay? Now let's just turn this. Twist, turn, twist, turn. Okay. And then back. Don't forget to join me back in about 2 hours, everyone. And it's going to be albums, and it's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane what I'm going to do with an album and a brush and my fingers. So you want to stay tuned for about 2 hours, and I'll be back. So it's 1:17 here. So I'd say about around 3 o'clock, everyone, is going to be the next one, the next Ashmere. But it's going to be with an album and quite possibly a board. So we're going to just do this. And then we're going to roll it back. And then we're going to go like this. And I won't say too much. And then we're just going to just keep going back and forth. And then just going around. And then I'm just going to turn it like this, everyone. And then just go slowly, slowly, slowly. Sorry, everyone, you may hear my roommate, but I'm sorry. And slowly go through the rhythms. And then down. And then we're just going to kind of clockwork it back and forth. Okay? And right here. And then I'm going to drop it down, and I'm just going to go like this. And I'm just going to push away the tension. And I'm going to pick this up. That's going to go in one step. I'm going to sweep it back and sweep it forward and sweep it back. And come up and down. And we're going to hold it at lock formation. And as the 45 does not want me to go in lock formation, there we go. We're going to pull it out. And then we're going to rock it back and forth. And this is how soothing the 45 is. It's going to take you there, everyone. It's going to take you right there. And then we're just going to go around. Sorry, I'm trying to overtalk my my roommate's very, very loud. Sorry. And then we're going to rock it back and forth. And then we're going to rock it, and then back and forth. And then you're going to spin it around, and then it's going to go like this. And there we go. And then I'm going to twirl it. And then we're going to go down into the hole. And we're just going to go around and come back up. And then we're going to go down into the hole again. And then you just kind of glide it down and then around and drop it down. I'm just going to sweep it away. I'm going to go back around it again. Don't forget, everybody, to come back at 3 o'clock. You don't want to miss a thing because the albums are going to be insane. It's going to relax you so much and keep you intrigued also because of the things that these albums and these 45s and the boards can do, right? With this Ashmere intuitive art. And I'm using my intuition actually to do some of these things. So we'll see you then, everyone. And there you go. And I'll see you back. I'll see you back at 3 o'clock then. Let's get away with this board. I'll see you then, everyone. Thank you.